Welcome Ridge Life, I'm Tim, and today it is 2022 here on the Ridge. Happy New Year, y'all. It is snowed here on the Ridge. As you can see, we've got a lot to do today. We're not gonna let the snow get us down. You have asked, guys, repeatedly for me to do this, and today, I'm gonna make it happen. Well, over and over, you have spoken about this Royal Crown Cola sign. You said, Tim, don't just let it sit out here and rust. Don't let it just deteriorate into nothing. It has been a big part of this Ridge property since we moved out here and I found it when I was putting the tree stand up. I think you're right. I think we need to get this, take it back to the barn, and see if we can not restore it. We're not going to restore it. We're just going to see if we can preserve it in its existing condition in the barn for all to see. see if we can get this cleaned up a little bit before we find a permanent place for it here in the Ridge barn. I mean, it is in bad repair, but man, what the history this sign has had to have seen. It is just an amazing thing. And I'll clean it up a little bit here. I'll come back later after we get it put in its place, see if we can get it cleaned up even better. But man, look at this. Best by Taste Test Royal Crown Cola. I don't know how old this sign is. This barn is not near as old as this sign is. And most likely I'm not near as old as this sign is. That'd be pretty cool to know. But thanks to you all for suggesting it and pretty much demanding it. We've rescued it from the Ridge property. I'll come back out here later on and try to clean it up some more and get it framed out. Right now I just got it hanging on the barn wall, but we'll get it framed out, cleaned up. And I think this is going to be a beautiful addition to this Ridge barn for many, many years to come. I would love to talk to my grandkids about this sign and just maybe guess with them at its history. But I know there's a lot more history it's going to be seeing here on the Ridge, and I'm hoping you're going to be a part of it. The kits are 6 weeks old and we are ready to wean them from mama. So let's go ahead and get Cupcake out of here. Let the kits enjoy the Taj Mahal. I think Cupcake's probably ready to have a little solitude, don't you think? This snow doesn't bother them a bit. They're made for the cold weather, but these kits are of age now where they can, eat and drink on their own. Let's get mama back where she wants to be. She wants to be by herself in her hutch over there. So there's mama. Come here, girl. All right. You said, I don't want to get over there. Let's get you back where you want to be. There we go. Come on, girl. So we got you. We got you. It's nice to have a nice heavy jacket on like this. That way they don't tear you apart. But let's get her back where she wants to be. Right in here. Here you go, girl. There you go. All right. Good girl. Now that Cupcake's back in her hutch by herself, it is time to mate Peppa to Frosty. That way we keep a constant generation of rabbits here on the ridge. These kits will grow out to 12 weeks, and of course then Peppa's kits will be ready to move over with her into the grow out hutch. So let's go ahead and get Peppa moved over with Frosty. Come here, baby. Oh, she's a big old girl. Look at how big this girl is. Woo, she is huge. But she's going to be a great mama. So let's go ahead and get her moved in as well. Moved in. There we go. There's the first fall off. It's that quick. We got 5 successful fall offs for Frosty and Peppa here. So let's go ahead and get Peppa back in her hutch. Call this one hopefully a successful mating. Frosty always does such a great job. We had one when we first got him, his first time ever breeding. I bred them both to Cupcake and Peppa at the same time, and only one of them was impregnant. But since then, he's been 100%. So good job, Frosty. Thank you all so much for joining us today here on the ridge, our little snow-filled trek around the property. I'm going to keep bringing these What's Up on the Ridge to you as long as you'll keep asking for them and keep enjoying them, hopefully. I'm really looking forward to cleaning up and framing out that Royal Crown Cola sign. I think that's a nice little project in itself. Hopefully I can do it justice. I'm not much of a carpenter. And we got to see the kits weaned. They're so cute. They grow so quickly, so quickly. Cupcake got put back in her hutch, and then of course Frosty and Peppa, it's their time again. So Frosty did his job 5 times. Good job, Frosty. You did a great job with Peppa. We'll check back with them and see if she's ready to have a kindling, more kits for us. Again, I expect 8 to 11, not the 5 that Cupcake had. But again, these guys are fat, and it's my fault for overfeeding them. But you know, I spoil our animals here on the ridge a little bit. So. And we have got a lot more projects to do here in 2022. And that barn right there, I'm looking right at the barn right now. This side of it has not been taken care of. We have got to get all those boards pulled off, put new boards put on, and then get that chicken coop redone. Get over to Jeff's at Bobblehead Homestead, get some more chickens, and then of course keep going on with livestock. I've got a new fence auger. Gasoline powered fence auger we got to try out, get some fencing up here in the ridge property around the barn, get our stables made up for the horses, of course get some fencing done for some Scottish Highland cattle, some hair sheep, and a donkey. All kinds of fun things we can do this year on the ridge if God wills it. And God, I am so thankful that God allowed me to even be here today. You know, I caught that Rona last week, and it was touch and go. There was none of the special treatments, you know, they have available. They were all out in our area. I couldn't get them anywhere, so I just had to suffer through it with Tylenol. You know, NyQuil was my friend, you know. Bear through that with your prayers and God's blessing, and I sure appreciate it. I can't wait for more videos. Guys, more videos coming. What a deer season we had, right? What a deer season we had. We got 3 deer here on the ridge this year, that nice big 8-point buck. This was the last weekend of deer season here in West Tennessee, and I was sick as a dog, and there's no way I could get out in it. So we'll have next year, not gonna be an issue, but I got a lot more trails to put in, a lot more tree stands to put up, and you guys are gonna be here for that journey as well. So many fun things. I just can't wait for 2022 with you here on the ridge. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life.